think we might be streaming.
Hey,
We're probably
that's
at least
cool.
streaming on YouTube. Oh, where's the chat thing? I lost the chat thing.
You're not really good with this technical stuff, Alex.
Yeah, I'm not very good at the technical stuff because I keep forgetting about random things, but
It's fine.
um
We live?
yes, we should be live. I haven't gotten the notification yet. Oh no, I got the notification yet. We're live on Twitch and on YouTube, but we don't care as much about the YouTube people. Sorry if you're watching this on YouTube. Um, we mostly just use it for a way to. Oh wait, no, we aren't live on Twitch yet. That was a notification for another stream that goes live at 7:45 apparently.
I mean, we're live on Twitch. I'm watching it
You
right
are. We
now.
are live on Twitch.
So,
Great, great. Good to know someone else can see that. Um,
hi, internet
sorry, this is a
wanderers.
very weird intro.
Hello. Well, I want to get to playing D&D, so we're gonna speed read some stuff, and then we're gonna get to playing Dungeons and Dragons because it's been a few weeks.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm your co-DM for tonight. This is Alex, your other co-DM, and we're joined by some of our friends, Connor, Daniel, Whitney, which is totally not Ryan, and Zalek, and our friend Jess will be joining us later tonight, closer to around 9, so that'll be pretty cool when she comes. Anything else? Announcements.
Music by cool music people.
Music by cool music people. Stuff is in the
They're in the
description.
description.
You should check it out because it's free music that you can use for non-commercial purposes. So you can use it in your school projects, or you can use it in your non-monetized music videos and YouTube videos, and it's super cool. And you should check it out, and they're really good. I really like them. I use them for all of our music here. Other fun stuff. Probably the biggest announcement, we changed our fucking name, guys.
Yeah.
We updated our name. That's a thing.
Yes.
We also updated our logo.
Mm-hmm.
That's a thing. So we're getting fancy. And we're gonna be getting some new stuff in the coming weeks to add to our cool new content that we're planning. So look forward to that, future selves.
We're now the Arcane Inquisitors. That's the name we've chosen.
Can I do my anti-sponsorship now?
Yeah, go for it. Anti-sponsor us all the way.
Yeah, I was gonna start with Daniel, but like Connor specifically asked for an anti-sponsorship for tonight, so please take it away.
I wanted to just who created the ultra round stick grip pen. Look at this. The grip is too strong.
Oh my god.
So when I try to take the pen out, the back comes out. Like, who designed this thing? I can't even take the pen out because it just does that. Anyway, enough said. I'm never gonna buy from Bic again. Worst company in the world.
Bic Chillax is pretty good though.
Nope. I stand by my opinions.
As aspiring engineers, I think we can tell when engineering's bad.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
I think that's just a thing. But I mean, like that's a good anti-sponsorship. Daniel, do we have any actual sponsorship?
Well, I can't particularly top Connors, but I suppose Hannah. Actually, no, we shouldn't say this live. But tonight we're sponsored by Chicken Marouche. It's very good. I don't know if any of y'all have had Chicken Marouche, but in Philly, there's
It's
a pretty
actually
good spot.
pretty good. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, I have no idea where I got it from. One of my friends just kind of brought it, and I ate it. It was very good, so I wanted to shout them out.
It was very good. Yeah, it was very. Chicken Marouche is very good. Whitney, Zach, do you guys have sponsors for tonight?
I found Neapolitan ice cream in my freezer.
That's a good
Nice.
sponsor.
Neapolitan ice cream is always a good one.
If we have as always, we're sponsored by water.
Water.
Thanks for keeping us alive. Now on to the fun part. If nobody has anything else to say, any other announcements, I think we can get into some good old Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, totally. Let's go for it.
Cool. I always wait to the last minute to decide what music to play. I think this is a good song, maybe? Yeah, we're gonna go with it. This is a good song. In our last session, a meeting passed due after making their way through Komaya's tower in an effort to put an end to her evil allegiance to the Silence. The Wayfarers finally arrived at her bedroom, where they were surprised to see a bleeding out Komaya on the ground next to the imposing form of Abaddon Renata, the leader of the Silence, a rebellion group dedicated to the removal of power of the American Empire. Instead of attacking, though, Abaddon invited the party into the room to chat and explain his goals some more. And he revealed that his sister gave her life at the end of something called the Secret War to seal away a primordial titan and that the gods refused to save her. I can read my own writing, guys, I promise. On top of that, his lover, an angel named Zadkiel, was turned to stone for loving him, and that his own ability to love had been ripped away from him by the gods. He sought revenge against the gods and freedom for his sister and lover. Abaddon also revealed some information he knew about each of the party members, including Guinevere's mysterious brother. Cautious, the Wayfarers agreed to join his cause on the condition that they only help in saving his sister and freeing her from her confines. They were soon interrupted by a brigade of congregate soldiers brought by their friends Holly and Curiel, who escaped earlier. And they soon arrived, and the party in Abaddon ended up escaping the tower without any major consequences. So you guys are walking down the street after this all has happened. You guys are pretty calm. Abaddon is walking next
each other.
Abaddon is walking next to you all in disguise currently. You all are you all met back up. It's tense. It's very weird. Abaddon is not. He seems to have a very open disposition, but he doesn't engage any of you in conversations. He's kind of just following you guys to the city away from the tower. And as you walk down the street, your shoulders are tense. The man walking beside you, the leader of a terrorist group to some of you, a rebellion group to others. You hear it before you see it. A large crowd has formed, cheering and laughing around something on the street corner. The sound of music and singing, oddly familiar, breaks through the crowd's cheers as you glance through the people to get a look. On the street corner, performing a jaunty song, you see a very familiar half-elf to some of you. Whitney, if you would like to describe what Whitney looks like.
It's gonna be confusing.
Anyway.
Or what was that?
Can you describe what Whitney looks like?
Alright, Whitney, a half-elf looking half-elf, you know. Used to have blonde hair and like kind of pale skin, but if you recognize him, it's altered slightly. A bit darker skinned. It looks like it's been permanently tanned, and his hair is now silver. Also looks a bit off when you look at him, like not quite as you remember. He's wearing sort of fancy clothes, but not too fancy.
I have a question. What are Whitney's pronouns?
Him.
Okay.
His last name is Whitney. First name is Aramis.
Oh. I don't think that clarifies anything for me. Anyway.
Have you not read the Three Musketeers? Come on, people.
Wait, there's no Whitney. Wait, what? Oh, Aramis. What? Isn't that spelled with an A, though?
I mean, yeah. Anyway, you all see this, specifically Sal, Sylvius, Thaya, and Jack would recognize this figure, who you have not seen since you split ways with him before the collapse of Shakeen.
That was like
How
what,
he got
session
here, you
5?
have no idea.
Yeah, that
What
is
are you,
very
what are you guys
bizarre.
doing?
Sylvius is gonna like break away and like go into the crowd and like wait for him to finish up his performance if he ever does.
Sal's gonna look for like a hat on the ground because I'm guessing if he's performing in the street, he has some sort of hat to collect money. And Sal's gonna drop him a gold piece.
Ryan, just for funsies, can you roll a performance check for me?
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Never mind.
Ouch.
Oof.
Make a perception check. I'm gonna base my description of what happens off of this perception check.
Wait, who?
Ryan, Whitney.
Okay.
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 The
Duality
duality of
of
man.
man. You
I'm so confused.
you are performing this song, Whitney, and you are you're really into it, and it's going very, very well. It sounds beautiful. The crowd's cheering. It's just like some memories you had before. It's so familiar. But you look through the crowd and you see Sylvius. Like he's small. He's a gnome, but you see him. You see Sal start to come to the front of the crowd. You see Thaya in the back of the crowd next to a strange elven-looking man. And as you're performing, you are so shocked by their appearance that would Whitney be like playing any instruments? Would you be singing? Like what would Whitney's kind of performance look like?
Right, Whitney's performance is saying poetry, but it's like very edgy poetry. It's spoken. It doesn't rhyme. Like objectively, this is awful poetry, but people like it anyway for some reason.
Oh, so it's like spoken word poetry where it's just like you don't know why
Slam
it goes,
poetry.
but it goes.
I know, and Whitney could definitely play instruments good. He just chooses not to.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. You are you see them and you just stop. Like in the middle of a line, just stop and just start stuttering for a little bit. And the cheers of the crowd, the clapping of the crowd turns into jeers and confused murmurs as everybody else is just like, what is going on? Like, wow, keep on speaking, kid! And various forms of jeering from the crowd. But you lock eyes with each one of them. As you see them all approach, what do you do, Whitney?
Grabbing this hypothetical hat that has a hypothetical coin in it. I throw it in the air. I say, "Thank you, ladies and gentlemen," and I run over to the Sylvius guy.
Whitney, it has been so goddamn long. When was the last time we saw each other? Fucking.
Very good question, actually. I'd say maybe 3 years. I really thought you would have gotten a little bit taller.
I think 3 years is a little lengthy. I think it's more like a span of like a couple months.
I think it's only been
but
like
still.
a month in game, maybe.
But anyway, what are you doing all the way out here?
That's a very good question. I was doing something. Someone. I think it was important. Then I woke up and the entire forest was burned down, so that wasn't very good. And now I'm looking for that weird guy who like got me sent, like chasing Wisp or something. And I tried tracking down who burned down the forest. And I got super distracted, and then I just ended up here, and now I'm just trying to make enough money to buy a hat from this like world-renowned hat maker in this city.
Oh god, not again.
Oh, we'll have to go through the entire affair again. Well, listen. We're currently doing some various jobs, so I mean, like, if you want to come with us, you're more than free to. But if you want to continue your music career, then that's all on you.
I mean, yeah, money is money. There's a bit more adventuring. I think.
Well, fan-fucking-tastic. Oh, we should
we have
head
a
back
key?
to Frozen's place, yeah, guys? He left his key, right?
I mean,
I should
yeah,
have
you
it.
guys have been going in and out of his house pretty constantly. So, like, probably at least one of you would have a key.
Didn't he live like a will or something to his house?
Yes.
He did give you, like, his last will and testament. I think he gave Sylvius a key to his house.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember this because what happened is Thaya read the thing, and then like I was entrusted to that. So yeah, Thaya would have the
Yeah,
key.
let's
So you-
take them to the house.
Mm.
Yeah, I
you
figure.
guys had
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Um,
No,
well,
I
anyway,
was...
this is Guinevere. You haven't met her. She's been traveling with us for the past couple days, and she's been useful in our endeavors.
Really? I would say otherwise, but
That you've been pretty useless to our endeavors.
I mean, I think that usefulness is on
Well, hey, I mean, if you want to
spectrum,
just
but-
My name is Aramis Whitney of the Summer Isles, and your name is Guinevere of where?
None of your business.
That's a bit rude, isn't it?
I mean, you are a stranger and you're asking me about very personal information to myself. So don't you think that? Oh, no, never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke. But
Well, don't take any offense to that, Winnie. It took her multiple days just to say what her name was and where she's from and everything. So she's kind of tight-lipped.
Yes, it seems as soon as our group gets rid of one annoying instance, another one replaces it.
she won't say anything.
Savage.
Shots fired.
But yeah, okay. Let's retire to the house for now, and then assemble a game plan. We came into a good bit of fortune, so I figure we might want to spend that. So do we all want to go around and collect whatever we need? I think our transport's gonna be here in a day or two. Yeah.
At this point, Abaddon, the strange elven-looking man in the back, Whitney, speaks up. He says, yeah, they, a maid should be coming tomorrow to escort us to the headquarters.
Excellent. Alrighty then. I suppose you already know where we live, so there's no point in like disguising that from you.
While the organization does know I am not omnipotent, contrary to popular belief. Please, lead the way.
Very well, unless anyone has any objections. Alright, I'll just.
What time are we getting picked up for transport tomorrow?
Well, a maid should be coming sometime in the morning. Probably early on, around 8 or 9. I would rather leave sooner rather than later. So if we could leave as soon as possible, that would be preferable. But if not, we can leave later on that day.
Alright, well, I'm afraid I have some errands I would like to run today. So I'll go off on my own and do them. And Sal,
Oh, before you
Sorry.
depart, I have a favor to ask of you all. It may be a little selfish of me, but I would like my sword back. I figure we have a bit of spare time, so I might be able to assemble something. I have some materials I need to prepare, but if y'all wouldn't mind, perhaps we could all slay a red dragon together.
Certainly.
No, this
you weren't
reminds me of a
talking
great
about
joke I
today.
once heard, but it sounds like a grand adventure.
You weren't talking about today, right?
No, I'm talking about today.
Oh boy. That just puts my plans all in the loop. I was gonna go buy a magical weapon.
I mean, I also need to run some errands before this whole thing gets started. So, I mean, the day's still young. So how about we meet up a little bit past noon?
And do you expect me to come slay this dragon?
Only if you wish.
Make a persuasion check.
I just missed 3/4 of the conversation. Why are we slaying a dragon? Which one are we
Yeah.
doing?
Historians,
Bad.
remember the vestige that
Oh.
Dan gave up to make sure you. I should go kill that. That'd be a lot of fun.
Gotcha, not the white one. What happens if they're lovers in the night?
Yes, the white dragon, the red dragon. They give birth to a pink dragon.
Nice art skills, Hannah.
That's how that works.
Color. That's how that works. 15. He looks at you all, and he looks at you very hard, and he says, "This is for that vestige of yours that you gave
Indeed.
up, correct?" Then I will assist. If
I see.
you want me to come.
I mean, who am I to deny extra
Then-
hands?
I'll
I
do
have
an
nothing-
insight check to see
Make
if,
an insight check.
to see if Abaddon's hiding anything, if he has some ulterior motive.
I think Sylvius will do the same thing. See if he's hiding anything.
Epic.
Hold on, let me. I
Epic.
just
Wait.
need to check.
Can I roll this for like another 15?
Yeah, you,
Get
you
another
roll
15.
you want to get a
Go for it.
15?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Hold
Let's
on. let
all
me-
roll 15s, just collectively.
It better be 15.
17.
Ah,
Oh,
Whitney.
sorry.
I mean, it's pretty good. Hold on, I gotta look at his passive for a minute. Oh. Oh no, this man's so hard to read, guys.
Oh, fuck.
Can
Well,
I
the Guinevere's
cast
11. It's a
read
piece of cake.
thoughts?
Oh, does that read thought that your channel divinity?
Yeah. I don't think I used it yet in this, like, since the last long rest.
Okay. Put it in the chat.
You just read a surface level
so
thoughts
I can read it.
right now.
Yeah, I'm. Saving throw. As the creature succeeds in the saving throw, you can't use this feature. You can read its surface thoughts. During that time, you can use your. This man's always whisper rolls. Wisdom save.
Hey, wait, doesn't he have a thing?
You attempt to. Like,
Fail.
It's just that good.
it's almost like it's dead thoughts.
Hmm.
It's
Right.
almost like there's nothing there.
But can
Very
Sal
weird.
tell that it works?
Actually, make an insight check.
Okay. Another 15. Here we go.
Let's go. Oh, much better.
Looking at it, it appears to have worked. You start focusing a little bit more. It's not just dead thoughts. There are thoughts there. You can you get some thoughts. Stuff like, oh, we need, what's the time frame of us leaving, and when can we get back? How soon can we get back? How long is this gonna take? A lot of logistical stuff. It doesn't seem like there's any ulterior motives. It doesn't seem like he's trying to trick you. It's definitely very hard to read his thoughts, though. Like you do acquire some resistance, but the small thoughts that you do find, they seem
I think I
fairly
could
innocent.
still use my suggestion spell for a minute. Oh, okay, never mind.
Taking Abaddon back there.
No, I think I'll just take him back there. I mean, like, what are we gonna do? Like, take like a pleasure walk around the city?
He does go as he goes to walking. He says, where is this dragon?"
Well, it's somewhere in the Horseshoe Bluffs, but I can summon it anytime I want.
Okay. How would you do that? You're not, as far as I can tell. He kind of looks you up and down, sees your like knightly attire and like, you know, all the weapons and stuff you have, and says, "You don't appear to be a mage, though I have seen many different kinds of mages before. How powerful
Well-
is the magic you wield?"
Well, the magic I wield is fairly basic, but it works well for my purposes. But I have a rudimentary enchantment on the vestige that allow me.
See that the dragon will show up to where we are. Or when the dragon will show up.
That's fair enough, but I figure a couple hours stakeout might be a fair test to how much the dragon is bothered by it.
Alright. I will yield to your judgment. You guys make it back to Frozier's house. You enter the mismatched furniture, polka dot couch, the yellow table. None of it matches. But it has that Gen Z chaotic vibe going on for it. You all, Abaddon says if you wish to go shopping, I will just remain here. There's nothing that I need any farther. So if you wish to complete your things in the city, any business that you have, I would complete it within the day if I were you.
Okay.
I got a question for some of you guys.
Mm.
Are any of you planning on going to see Mingus?
Yeah, I am. But I need to take care of some other business before I do that.
And would Thaya be going as well?
I believe Thaya is going.
Yeah, Thaya's
to
definitely
see
going.
Mingus. Yes.
Then Sal's gonna go up to Thaya and say, well, he's gonna take out a big purse of 4,000 gold and give it to her and say, could you please, you'd be so kind, find me a ring of spell storing. More of a weaker kind, if you could. I think it would be very useful for me and the party. You might not be able to get it exactly at 4,000 gold. It might be a little more expensive, but please, if you could, try to negotiate as best as possible. I know you could be a persuasive one.
I
appreciate
am
it.
persuasive, so I will do my best.
Like-
You got it, Sal. She kind of takes the coin, puts it separate to her own, but keeps it tight to her person. She nods her head at you. And she will head out, and we did some out of game stuff where we asked you guys if you guys wanted or needed anything. So we have some stuff already pre-prepared for you all. Connor, let's start with your thing because you're
Yep.
here. So you head out to the church, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's called the Hall of Everlasting Justice, I believe. Let me just
Mhm.
double check. Ba-ba-da. Yes. Hall
Wait,
of
isn't that
Everlasting
where
Justice.
that guy is? Who's that really dickish guy? Balzac.
That is, he is
Galaxath.
the lieutenant of the congregate. So he's at the,
Okay.
he's essentially at the equivalent of the fantasy police station.
Mhm.
So Lieutenant Galaxath is there. He's lieutenant in the congregate's soldiers. The Hall of Everlasting Justice is the main temple of the lawbearer, as well as the central courts. And essentially, like, it is the court of the city. I mean, you do worship a god of justice, a goddess of justice, and so her priests and other officials preside over any legal disputes and criminal cases that happen within the city. So you head over to the temple. It is a very solemn is the best word that I can use to describe it. It's regal, simple but powerful. Large white marble floor and ceiling, with a big in the center of the room is the center of the main hall is a large, probably 30-40 foot statue of the lawbearer herself with a hood over her head. Her in one hand outstretched is a scale, perfectly balanced, as she looks down at those who enter her building. But you make your
Val's
way
gonna
to.
bow his head, do a quick prayer.
Of course, you feel her presence surround you in this holy space. You make your way to the more religious side of the temple. There is the more officiant side where it's all about, the legal aspects, the practitioner aspects of her domain. The more religious side, the church itself. You enter into a small yet grand, like, I don't want to call it a cathedral because it's not a cathedral, but it's like a church area. Got some pews. You got like an altar in the front. You have some more religious memorabilia of her, like different symbols of her power. You have another like golden scale in the center of the room. You have like the hooded figures, of the long hoods, white outfits of all the priests. But yeah, you go speak to the you may go speak to the head priest here.
Alright.
I don't know. Okay, we worked out a lot of this stuff out of game. I don't know. I know we want to kind of move things along a little bit, so I want to describe some stuff. I also want to give you guys opportunities to negotiate prices and whatnot. So how much role play we do is up to you. If you want to be like explain what you say and then make a persuasion check, we can then determine the pricing of what it is. If you would like to do that, Connor.
Yeah, I could do that. Shoot, what is the name of the item?
It is the staff of the Reverent Warrior.
Yes, so I asked if I could use the staff of the Reverend Warrior. I think they would have it on them as sort of like a weapon that they just keep in their storage, and in exchange for service for the day, and of course it's money.
Make a persuasion check. It's gonna be relatively low because you are a champion of the lawbearer.
Let's go.
Oh, nice. With that persuasion check, you explain what you're doing, what cause you are. They already recognize you. You've already been there for a few days, and like you've interacted with them. And most of the churches in the area know who you are and what you're all about. You explain your cause, and they nod their heads in earnestness They ask for a because of that persuasion check, a lower number. They ask for 1,500 gold pieces, for as a donation, and they also ask for you to stay at the church and to freely help those in need who come to the church for service and guidance. So, but they do have the staff of the Reverend Warrior from a former champion of the Lawbearer. And they retrieve it. It is probably one of their only magic items, if not the only magic item that they have. But they retrieve it for you and they present it to you, so you can add Staff of the Reverend Warrior to your inventory and mark off 1,500 gold pieces. Cool, cool, cool. And you spend the day helping out these people. You will probably have to expend a number of spell slots, probably not all of them. Roll a d8 for me, please. Mark off 3 levels of spells. Any combination you want, but 3 levels. And that's indicating like how much magical energy you expend to help anybody that came through. Is there anything else you would like to do, Connor? Okay.
No, I think that's it. I mean, I might want to go like clothes shopping, but do that later, I guess.
That's fine. Zalek, Whitney, I know we didn't get to talk much before the session. Is there anything that you guys would like to do? Let's start with Ryan. Is there anything that you would like to do?
I have no money. Not really.
That's fair. Do you want to like play on the? Do you want to do some more slam poetry? Okay.
Well, you
Make
do
a-
have a gold piece to your
You do have a gold piece to your name. Please make a performance check, please.
That's not performance. I'm so sorry. Ignore the first rule. I can't.
It's okay.
remember.
It's the same. It's pretty great.
Oh, that was.
Yeah. This performance goes a lot better now that you don't have weird surprises of old friends from like 3 years ago coming back. You earn money. You earn another 8 gold pieces as people
Hey.
drop some money in your hat.
Capitalism, yay!
Capitalism, starving artists.
Whitney, if you want, you can go
Yay!
throw like Franz
Capitalism
Kafka
sucks, guys.
and like just starve yourself. That'll get you a lot of money.
The starving artist.
That's the
Literal
hunger artist,
starving
Connor.
artist.
Or
Right,
hunger
you know,
artist, yeah.
My thing isn't working. Can I get up, use enthralling performance, see if I get anyone and have them give me all of the money on them right now?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Let me just
What's
check out
the
your
thing for
character
enthralling
sheet really
performance?
fast. Enthralling performance. Okay. If you perform at least 10 minutes, you can attempt to inspire wonder in your audience by singing, reciting a poem, or dancing. You choose a number of humanoids within 60 feet who watch and listen to all of it. Up to a number of them equal to your charisma part. Each target must make a wisdom saving throw against your spell safety DC and be charmed by you. They idolize you, hinders anyone who speaks against you, avoiding violence, defect ends. If the target succeeds in the same thing, you try to charm it. Oh, so there's no side effect to this, unless it succeeds. So what's your charisma modifier? 5?
Yeah.
Oh my god, these poor people.
What's your saving throw?
Oh, that guy's
Oh.
saves.
17.
That
Hey
guy
Connor,
really
do you do firecrackers by any chance?
Oh, there
Yep.
it goes. That guy's
Okay.
Or when fireworks off.
So,
Mhm.
4 people are enthralled by your performance. And in total, they are fawning over you. They're like, your words are just like, I can't get over them. They're just so good. And then like another one's like, oh my god, like I can't believe like you're so talented, and like your words just like hit a different part of me. And then like another
Where are
one's
there Cali girls in Endair?
Endair. It's canonical that the
Yeah.
accent of Endair is all
Yeah, the regional
Valley Girl
accent of
accents.
Endair is Valley Girl accents, but all of the people you interact with are foreigners, so
So
it doesn't
big
actually
sad.
come through. But
You have
we can do it now.
another person who's like, yeah, like oh my god, it's your performance was just so eloquent, and like it really like attaches to your feelings, and I think that's like super cool of you.
Yeah, material
Um,
possessions are so last year. Let me take yours away for you, so you'll be almost as cool as I am.
You gain 22 gold pieces from them. These are
Yay.
poor people. As they give you all of their money.
Damn. Stealing from the poor to give to the poor.
Capitalism!
Capitalism. Woo! Zalek. So that's what Whitney does.
Okay, I wanted to see if I could get like fireproof clothing, or like something that could be like more fire resistant.
Okay. If you're trying to get fireproof clothes, like, so you're essentially trying to get. Okay, would you want something that's like fire resistance?
More fire resistant. I think that's a better
Okay.
way to word it.
Okay.
Is that
Fire
considered
resistance?
magical or no?
Depends on what it is. So most fire resistance is magical. Stuff made of like dragon hide is fire resistant. But that's technically not magical because it's like the material itself is fire resistant. But like most armors that have fire resistance are like enchanted fire resistance. So like a ring
So
of fire
like
resistance.
nothing like a safety blanket material, kind of.
you want like a fireproof blanket that you can like toss over yourself.
you could get
I'm kind
some
Well, something that's a
armor
lot like
fire
a safety
resistant.
Vibing that. Okay. I'm kind of vibing that. How about
Cloak
this?
of
We're
fire
gonna on the spot make an item for
Yeah.
you. A
Oh wow.
fireproof blanket that can cover either 2 small creatures or 1 medium-sized creature. As a reaction to fire damage, to an oncoming fire attack, you can attempt to cover yourself with the blanket. You'll make an imposed dexterity. You'll make a, I guess, like, would it be an opposed dex check or like an extra dex save?
Okay.
I wouldn't even give it. I would say if they're spending their reaction, you can just have the damage.
Fine, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so if you
so, yeah.
expend your reaction to cover yourself and for you, one other small creature within 5 feet of you.
So
Jack.
Yeah,
You can cover
hypothetically,
Jack.
if you're standing next to Jack, you can also
Or
choose to cover him.
Komaya or Sylvius.
Yeah.
Sylvius
Yeah,
is
but
also
Komaya's
small.
Jack-
basically dead.
Jack
so.
does not need it. Jack
Jack
not
also
need
does
it.
not
He'll-
need
he'll-
it at all. He's
he
got
has fucking
evasion.
evasion.
Don't
Don't
you
you
get
have
Wait,
evasion?
but I have evasion as well.
So yeah, you can
I'm
spend your
just thinking
reaction, and if you expend your reaction, you can take half damage to fire damage.
Awesome.
What do we want to
will
price it
cost- You're expending a reaction, but you're also getting fire damage, so it's a reusable item. It would
It's
be
probably, like-
slight. I'm thinking
at? Uncommon
thinking-
or rare?
2,000 to 3,000 ish. What do you think?
Yeah, I think
12,000
2,000
gold
makes
pieces,
sense.
take it or leave it.
2,000
12,000 gold pieces. Are you?
It's just 2.
2,000 gold pieces.
2,000 gold pieces, Alec.
Sorry,
Okay.
what it is?
2,000. 2,000.
Perfect.
Those
Gotcha, I
1,000.
will.
And
Yes, I
wipe
don't
off,
need a heckle.
what should we call it? The fire blanket. Just call it the fire safety blanket.
Fire safety
the
blanket.
magical fire safety blanket.
Lovely. I think I've just been in
Could
Chem
just
Lab
be
for
a
too
cloak
long.
of
That's
fire
why.
protection.
Cloak of Fire
I think it'd be
protection.
really
No,
funny if
I'm
it's actually a
right
blanket
now.
now.
That's like too like D&D. This is the magical fire safe like
Magic fire safety
fireproof
blanket.
safety
Yeah.
blanket. And Daniel, what would you like
Okay.
to do?
First things first. I want to find someone who will let me rent a Dragon Slayer
Make
sword.
an investigation check.
Oh wait, Hannah, how much are health potions again? I'll just mark that off. I wanted to get
50 gold pieces for a normal one, 250 gold pieces for a superior one, and 750 gold
Gotcha.
pieces. Or no, for a greater, and 250 for a greater, 750 for superior. That feels bad. You don't find anything. You're just confused. Everybody else is tall. You just met Abaddon. Everything's confusing.
Oh, fine, whatever. Oh, that's totally fine. I guess I'm gonna go and I wanna go talk to Mingus about something.
Okay, yeah. You go to Mingus's shop, the Tome Depot. You head there. It is a bunch of orange and white and also purple for accent. It is grand as ever. Beautiful carpets. You got the awning outside. You got very neatly organized interior, which you also see in the back of his shop is a very familiar arm bearing golem that is being repaired by
Oh.
what looks like invisible hands.
Huh, so it's not just disassembling it. Okay.
So, but you walk inside and you see the kind of portly figure of Mingus, this jovial-looking middle-aged kind of man with long hair, and he kind of goes, "Oh, Sylvius, it's wonderful to see you once more. May I offer you something? I mean, you're one of my favorite customers."
What could you be offering me, Mingus? I don't have too
Deals,
much coin on me, but I'm
sales.
willing.
Any your wish is my command.
I see. Mingus, how much
Yes.
would you say it would cost me for you to cast a high-level spell on yourself?
Myself?
Yes.
Well, depends on what it is. That is a very odd request. I will admit I'm not expecting that. What do you mean?
Perhaps something along the lines of something that would eliminate magic in an aura around you.
Oh. I mean, that's pretty much nothing to someone like me. He kind of flips his hair a little bit. You can see a bit of magic comes off his hand as he does so. I mean, that's nothing to someone like me, but why would you need that?
Some extenuating circumstances. One of my I purchased a magic item from a certain individual,
Mm-hmm.
and it
Not me?
stuck to me. No, not you. Of course not.
Oh,
You're a
good.
good salesman. You've
Good.
done nothing to harm me. But this rock, I don't like it. It's stuck to me.
Oh, may I see it?
By all means, yeah.
He kind of takes it. He looks it over. He puts his hand on it and looks at it. His eyes glow this red, yellow, and then a white color. He says, "Oh, you have gotten yourself into a tizzy, my friend. One that I don't know if I can actually. I might be able to help you with this.
I see.
An anti-magic field won't fix your problem. This is much more powerful than something like that. That won't fix it.
I was afraid of that.
But I just want to make sure that I'm getting my magic items correct, because we have a fuck ton of them. Oh.
Sorry.
I mean, I could. It would be quite expensive for me to fix this, though. I mean, expensive not for me. It's easy enough for me to do, but it'd be quite expensive for you because it is a power that I only get every once in a while.
Oh, that's a little
It would.
troublesome. But
Yes. Yes.
what would it be? How much would it cost?
It's hard to put a price on something like this. Truly, it's. I say a wish is your wish is my command, but it's another thing when it's actually your wish. This would be something that is beyond money. As much as I love this money that these people give me, it's quite nice. It's very shiny. It is, in the grand scheme of things, worthless to me. I need something more concrete. A favor, if you will.
Well, name it, and I'll see what I can do.
There is a powerful entity that is quite a bother that I would love if they were eliminated.
I see. And who would this powerful entity be?
Well, they're not on this plane of existence, so you might have some trouble getting there.
Yes.
You'd have to go to the plane of air. And there is a genie there that is, well, quite rude, if I might say so. And, well, first I need you to promise to do it before I tell you any more information. I would be... Make a persuasion check really fast for me.
Give me 1 second. Bam. What is that?
Nice.
Ooh, okay.
He looks at you and says, I would be cheating you out if I didn't tell you that you could cure this curse of yours by eliminating the individual that put it on you. That would also cure this curse. Hold on, give me a minute. Yeah. But if you do not wish to do that, then you can eliminate a enemy of mine, and I would grant you this boon, this wish of yours, and I would count you as a close ally, one that, an honor I do not bestow to many people. Believe me.
Indeed, that would be useful to me. But unfortunately, as of now, we are preoccupied in some business. I'll take into account this request.
Of course.
And if I don't take care of the individual who gave me the stone, I will take up your offer to eliminate this genie. But as of now, I think I'll just have to bear with what I have got.
A pity. I was really looking forward to their death. But either way, is there anything else that I may help you with? I have many other magical items, not quite as powerful as what you were asking for, but many powerful things that I may offer you.
Yes. I would like some Dust of Dryness, Lightning Javelin.
Okay.
The
The adamantine half-plate you'd have to get from someone else.
Yeah. I think that'll be a bit on my price range at that point. What's the math?
Yeah, just those two. The Dust of Dryness and the Javelin of Lightning.
He kind of like waves his hands in a very like ornate gesture, and you don't see it, but the you can see there are like drawers start to open and things start to fly out, and he holds his hand out and a bag falls into his hand, and then like a little jar full of 3 little pellets drop neatly gently into the bag, where he puts some like tissue paper inside of it, and then he takes out a long case, comes out, like if you've ever seen like what a javelin carrier is, it's really just like a long tube with a cap on either end of it, with like a shoulder strap. He takes it out and opens it up, checks it, see what's inside. Also puts a little bow on the tube. And like all does it neatly and holds his hand out and says, yes, and that would be 3,700 gold pieces, please.
Very well, here you are.
Right. And he gives you your things, you take your money, mark off that money on your character sheet, please, and you can add 3 uses of the Dust of Dryness and 1 Javelin of Lightning to your inventory.
Neat. On the way back home, I will unbind my hand axe that's been with me since the beginning of the game and bind the Javelin of Lightning to me.
Smart decision. You bind the Javelin of Lightning to you. You can feel the magical resonance between you and your weapon as you form another weapon bond with it. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I think that's all.
Cool. Jess is not here yet, and Jess would like a few things that she would like to do in person. So I think we're going to take a little bit of an early break as you all kind of are going about your business. So we'll meet back up 10 minutes, 8:52. Go to the bathroom, get some water, and hang out.
Alright, cool. I'll be back then.
Cool.
Cool.
Hey, Hannah, I have a question. Who is your friend James? He seems like a very pleasant person.
James is a great person. So James is another one of our Australian friends, if I can say the word Australia.
Yes.
We play together in the Australian campaign that Alex and I play in after this.
Mm-hmm.
He's not in that West Marches campaign though.
Gotcha.
But he's a very nice guy. He's very, very smart.
Is he
he's
also
been-
a high schooler?
No, he's not. He's
Okay.
older than us.
Yeah.
He's like
Cool.
25?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
that's
think
fine.
I'm not sure. He's older than us though.
Quentin is the only one that's in high school, but like I'm pretty sure everyone else in that game is older than us, and in that the
Gotcha.
Australia campaign.
Yeah, everyone
Mhm.
else is older than us.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fine.
Because he and I were talking about some Heisenberg Tuesday, sometime this week.
You
It
were
was very
you
fun.
were spamming during class.
Yeah.
Dan and I had to mute the server. And I still was looking at it because I was just like, I was bored. So I was putting my answers in. My 2 cents.
I wanted to like put in my 2 cents and my answers, but by the time you guys said like, what time was it that you guys were sending? This was like,
Was it, like,
10 a.m.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
was this?
I was
this
also
a
in
Tuesday?
class. Yeah.
April
Yeah,
7th.
This is Tuesday.
No, this
Uh-huh.
was Wednesday.
also
My
in
first
class.
class on Wednesday is at 3:30, and you guys know me. I'm a night owl. I like to sleep in. I was not awake until you had fully finished that conversation, so I was like, well, it's kind of a little late to put in my input because this conversation is already over. has been over
that's
for,
the
like,
point of texting.
2 hours.
The point of texting
thing
is
is-
you can do what you
Mm.
want.
You can answer whenever you want.
Yeah.
I mean,
But my
I'm not
2 cents
calling you,
now. Teleportation spells. Most teleportation spells, aside from teleport, I think. All of the other teleportation spells, like teleportation circle or gate or things, require you to move through it to be teleported. So I would say that teleportation, those spells do conserve momentum because you need momentum to move into them.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
in terms of teleport, it like insta teleport, so I would say those do as well. But again, like in terms of what reference frame, like there's a whole portal paradox,
It's fine.
which is basically like if you have a moving portal and you have the moving portal pass through a solid object, since that object isn't moving, depending on where you like what happens to that object. Does it go through the portal with 0 velocity? Does it go through the portal with some velocity relative to the other portal? And what does that even mean?
Yeah. Also, I have a
Um,
question then. Like, in that, like, instantaneous moment where you're just, like, traveling through, like, I don't know, like, hyperspace or something to get from, like, one destination to another,
mhm.
like, are you even considered matter at that point still?
Are you energy?
I mean,
You
I don't
matter
know
until
how.
you
Matter
multiply
energy is the
yourself
same
with
thing
speed
by,
of
like, the
light.
photoelectric effect.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea. I don't know how D&D teleportation spells work, but I would say you're like, in my mind, they're instantaneous. So there is never a millisecond where you don't exist. Like you exist in one place, and as soon as the spell kicks in, the next available second, you don't exist. The next available moment, you don't exist in the place you were previously, and then you do exist in the place you are now.
So the thing is like, do you non-exist? So like, do you?
And, like, your average velocity during that time period, because, like, are we going for, like, a Heisenberg situation where, like, we know where you're going, but, like, we don't know the speed of which you're traveling, or, because technically it is instantaneous, so it should take, like, a
It could just be
millisecond or,
Heisenberg's
like,
uncertainty principle. Yeah,
yeah.
it could just be
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
See, what I was thinking is like, do you exist? Like, do you teleport partially? In the sense, like, do you teleport? Like, does part of your body exist in one place and part of your body exist in the other place? So you're technically always existing, but are you always existing at once?
So kind of like resonance, like, you know, like with resonance, like the shared electrons, and like it's constantly going through like a cyclic ring or like a aromatic
Yeah,
ring.
well, yeah, or like
Like that.
if you ever look at like CT scans or MRI scans, a lot of times what
Yeah.
happens is like if you're looking at something, it like slowly like dies off as you go. Is that as you go to the edge of
Mhm.
something? Is it
Yeah.
kind of like that? Who knows? Science is cool. I love science. Ugh,
This is
theorizing
probably
about
not
quantum
entertaining for the rest of your audience that is watching though. So
science- No, nobody's watching. It's fine.
We're the
is
audience.
Quinn a science nerd? Oh, hi Connor.
No,
Yeah, I
I'm
can't
not.
see your face. So
Right, so
Quinn's
teleport
Not a
works like
science
quantum
nerd.
entanglement, so it happens instantaneously with absolutely no time, and you go from existing all in one place to all existing in another place instantly. You can't measure
This is
average
true.
velocity because that graph does not exist. And we know this because it happens on
Oh.
a small scale all the time.
This is true. Hi, Jess. By the way,
Hey,
oh, just here.
you okay?
Yes.
yeah. Sorry, out of breath. I just got home like 3 minutes ago.
Oh, what were you doing?
Drink some water then.
Celebrating the birthday of both an 88-year-old and a 2-year-old
Oh,
same time.
I'm
That's
sorry.
terrifying.
Yeah. So sorry. Yeah. Go back to what you're doing.
We're just talking about how teleportation science works.
Oh, are you guys in
Yes.
a break?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
break right now. We
Yeah.
like like so you said you were gonna be
Huh?
around. We started the break around like
Oh, I can hear
8:42,
no one.
so we have a few more minutes.
Oh,
How
what was
much-
that? Justice League?
How
Oh,
long
shit,
of a
that-
break
yes.
were we going to do?
52.
10 minutes?
So-
Oh, okay, great.
And Jess is here, so
Plus
Yeah. Oh,
3
hi,
minutes,
Jess.
Okay.
Hey.
Hello.
All right. I think I'm
Also-
ready.
Sorry, I had to
Okay.
get up because I can't drink water.
But the thing
What?
is, what about like modified?
I spilled water
oh,
all
sorry.
over myself.
I was thinking.
Oh.
Nice. But like, even if you think about like modified memory spells, technically you don't even need a spell to do that because
Yeah.
if you don't retrieve memories, then they're automatically just going to be changed and they're going to be like so like technically it's not even a spell, it's just a working process.
The-
Well,
I mean,
there's actually some amnesia. who are really good at just fabricating memories
Yeah.
to the point where they don't even know that they're fabricating memories, it's just subconscious, so they don't remember things and their brains gaps. Maybe it could be like that.
So you're saying that everyone who is going to be affected by modified memory is technically amnesiac?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just like remove those neural circuits that are involved in those memories, even though I know it's not cool, but
I have a question then. For like
Yeah.
modified memory, could you also like remove like basic like cognitive function? Could you say like, oh, I forget how to breathe, or like
no, that's not how modified
Okay.
memory works.
It's
like
only memories in like it's a short-term memory.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
So
The
it's
other
just
thing I
amnesia.
will say that I wanted to contribute to the conversation as well is like it doesn't actually alter the way I always perceive modify memory is a magically enhanced like the way that in general people who have trauma experience like memory loss because of that trauma. I always see it as like a magically enhanced form of that, in which case like that actually happens where people's memories of events change because of trauma that they experience and they're repressing that trauma. And in the same way, Modify Memory has the clause at the very end, a remove curse or greater restoration spell cast on the target restores the creature's true memory. So you are like modifying their mind so they're magically going through the way that I always see it is you're modifying their mind so they magically go through this trauma process and suppressing their real memories. But a remove curse or greater restoration, something that would remove that modify memory, would bring it back. And so those memories are still in you. You still
What
have it.
happens if like remove curse or like a greater restoration spell? It's kind of like an anti-inflammatory like medication, where like it could be like, oh, the reason why you are suffering from a lack of memory of the situation is because there's just some inflammation there. You could have had like a hemorrhage or like a stroke in that area, and then if you're taking, sure, Connor, sure,
Obviously.
no.
Could only be.
It could only be one thing.
Can I have a 30-second rundown of the last hour and 20 minutes?
You guys met, or do you guys want to explain it? You guys do it.
You met Whitney.
Someone
then
has
dropped-
sciatica.
How we met Whitney. We talked about sciatica. Got it.
Whitney was
Oh
dropped.
yeah, we're gonna go kill a dragon, so get prepped.
Sylvius proposed potentially
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
killing a
poison,
dragon.
Right.
I have a
Are we
question.
going to go deal with a brother?
Wait, is Whitney very Dexy heavy, or is he like very like smart heavy?
I think he's
Everything
heavy,
heavy.
but he's also very charisma heavy.
Gotcha.
He is
He's
a
I
bard.
love
Like
So-
20 out of 20 on the 1 to 20 scale.
Gotcha. Lovely.
Hannah, did you allow Whitney to take a spell versatility?
I do not believe so because I get magic secrets.
Spell versatility means that you can change one spell of yours on a long rest. I'd be down for that. I really do find it super annoying when you're like a bard or a sorcerer and you're like stuck with the spells you have constantly, which is like fine, I guess, but like it can also suck. But essentially, spell versatility, what it does, it's a UA feature, which if Alex is okay with putting in, I'm
I
okay
thought it
with
was a
putting it in.
Tasha's feature.
No, it's a UA feature.
Interesting.
So it's called spell versatility. Whenever you finish a long rest, you can replace one spell you learned from this spellcasting feature with another spell from the bard list. The new spell must be the same level as the spell you replace.
Yeah, I'd be up for that.
I'd be down with that. I think that's fair. I also think it makes it more fun and strategic for you guys, for you. So I'd be cool with that.
Are you okay with that?
This also, I believe Alex said he was also okay with that. There's also a bunch of Tasha's optional features. I do really like Tasha's optional features for pretty much all the classes.
I agree with
I
that.
think it's really cool. So if you guys want to add the optional features from your classes to your character sheet, I'm cool with that
Feel
too.
free with you. Yeah.
Which is, if for bards, second level bards get magical inspiration. If a creature has a bardic inspiration die from you and casts a spell that restores hit points or
Okay.
deals damage, the creature can roll that die and choose a target affected by the spell and adds that number rolled as a bonus to the spell, either damage or healing. And then they lose their die. And then also 4th level bards get this thing called bardic versatility.
Yep.
Whenever you reach a level of class that grants ASI, you can do one of the following. You can replace one of the skills you chose for the expertise feature with another skill that isn't benefiting from expertise. Or replace one cantrip you learn from this class's spellcasting feature with another cantrip from the bard spell list. Which is fine. I
Yeah.
still hate counter charm. I still think it's dumb.
Yeah, I
But
think I really love that side rule. I forget who did it that I was introduced to it first of you can use your reaction to do counter charm and then you can keep it up as a bonus action so that you're not completely useless. Was it you?
Me. What did I do?
No. Hannah.
we did it on Deep, Alex.
Yeah, I know. That's
uh,
what I was saying.
yeah, what
I forgot
What
who
character
came up with it first. I forgot if it was Quinn or if it was you or whoever. But yeah, I
all in a
enjoyed that.
YouTube video.
Because, like, it's
And I
so
stole
bad.
it. Mine now.
Yeah. What else? Sorry, I'm going back to the recap. Salazar went to church and got a magic item for
Okay.
donating some of his time as well as some of his money. Oh, he gave you because we volunteered that you were going to be going to Mingus's shop at least once.
Okay, yeah, that's true. I will have to end up talking
He
to
gave you 4,000 gold pieces, and he asked you to get a ring of spell storing. Preferably, he said you probably won't actually be able to get it with 4,000 gold, but if you can get a worse one that's cheaper, that would be great.
Okay.
Like,
Your persuasion too.
Yeah.
Do some good
Yeah.
negotiation.
You also
I
just,
only
like, gave me
I only
barbarian
lie and
gold, so-
hurt lie and hurt people. So like that's why I'm going to be overly persuasive.
I could ask Whitney for that. I mean,
It's fine. I can handle it. We're good.
Sylvius went
I got a 7 in persuasion. We're not bad.
looking for a special sword and failed miserably.
miserably.
Classic.
He went to Mingus and asked him for help. Yeah, we didn't do this in game, but we ended up realizing our mistake later. Sylvius cannot unattune to the Bloodstone. And so he went to Mingus to ask for help getting it removed. Mingus said if he wants to go to the plane of air and
No,
Good
he
son.
said, yeah. There's 2 ways to remove the
Oh, yeah.
attunement, which is either kill the person who caused the curse on this item,
Classic.
or he could remove the attunement, but it requires a very, very powerful power of his that he only gets every once in a while. So
What is Mingus? What is he?
you guys never really asked.
No, I think we did ask
He's
you.
know what?
turned air genie. He's clearly a warlock serving the genie.
He but he did say that he really hates, but he would do it if you would kill a genie on the plane of air.
Oh, we have the plane shift
a
now.
particularly rude genie. Sylvia said no for now, and then bought some other stuff, and I think that's it. That's the
Okay.
notes I have written down, at least. Did anyone else do
I-
anything? Whitney tried to make some money earlier.
We then had a conversation about the Heisenberg uncertainty principle.
Yes.
And
Great.
Okay, not quite relevant to this session, but I understand.
Well, it could be.
it's very relevant for your brain.
Is everyone back?
About teleportation.
Connor,
No.
are you here? Get back into the Roll20.
Yeah.
I'm not
I-
back yet.
No, I'm not in the Roll20 because my laptop froze for some reason, but I'm on my phone.
Classic.
Connor, you hot. Your phone, your computer. You need it. Why don't we? I have a question. Could you use your work computer or no?
I don't know. For
I
some
would-
reason, I wasn't able to log into certain things. So
I would not. That probably would violate 8 terms of service.
yeah, maybe.
What, to use your work computer for Roll20?
Yeah. Like I know
I don't
mine.
know.
I know mine. I
It
decided
could be
because
blocked.
I can't use
So,
anything
I
besides work
did
functions
have
for
to
the
sign something like
computer.
that too, but my mentor, like who's my supervisor, she had Spotify on her downloaded on her computer, and they told us explicitly not to use Spotify.
Oh well.
So I don't know how well enforced it is.
Yeah. But she's
Wait,
an
what's
employee, so
Let's keep going, though. I was reading through this one thing that's really important, but let's keep going. We've listened to this music for a while now, so I can't listen to it anymore. I might go mad. This is a good song.
Oh wait,
I
Guinevere, did we do anything with you in the city? What is Guinevere doing?
Yes!
Fire blanket.
Oh right, you got
fire
the
blanket.
fire blanket.
We
That's what I
made-
forgot
we
to write
made the
down.
fire
Yeah.
safety blanket for
Yeah,
her.
we made up an
God.
item on the spot that's a fire safety blanket of magic.
Yes. I also got a superior healing potion. I already marked up some money.
Right, yes. And that's another thing that happened. So you're more or less the last person because Jack isn't here, so he doesn't get to do anything.
okay. Okay.
So, what would you like to do?
Order of operations, Mingus.
Okay.
Agreed.
We-
Weird.
head off-
Yeah.
You head off to Mingus. You probably show up a little bit before Sylvius.
Okay.
But you head off, and you enter Mingus's shop, decadent as always. He, actually, just for the sake of brevity, for my content, we'll show up after Sylvius. You show up. There's the portly, wonderful visage of Mingus there, and he says, "Oh, one of my favorite customers. Please walk in. What do you wish for today?"
Well, first things first, this should be relatively easy. I just need a better armor, something that slightly increases my stats, nothing fancy here.
Of course.
And is that easier for me to buy a new one, you to stamp this, and I point to the armor I'm wearing?
He looks at it, kind of inspects it a little bit, kind of turns you around, spins you around a little bit, goes, "I could do it relatively fast. Do not worry about that. Is there anything else that you require?"
Yeah, and I take out my pamphlet. I go, "It's a weird request, but can you make it so people, or monsters want to listen to me more? I'm more charming, they might say."
Okay. I can attempt to. That might require a little bit more time. How much time do you require? It might take a few days.
How much time do we? Well, we'll go into the. Sorry, my parents are talking. Could I miss a session? When are we leaving the city?
Oh yeah, Abaddon said that a mage will be here tomorrow, but he would like to leave tomorrow night at the latest, but preferably tomorrow morning. So you really have all day today.
Okay. Well, I have to leave tomorrow morning. That bottle thing,
I could expedite it. It would cost a little bit more, but I can do it.
Okay. Well, okay. Alex gave me a total for things.
Yes. To ease some time, just so that way we don't have to deal with this later.
How much is it?
He will. It costs 1,500 gold pieces for the +1 enchantment on the armor. What he does is he kind of just touches your shoulder and does an incantation, and it's just done. Your armor is infused with magic.
Oh yes, the +1 machine.
The +1 machine. The flute, on the other hand, the pan flute, he will spend the night making it. He says he will charge you. It would cost 5,000 gold pieces for the enchantment and 2,500 gold pieces for the expedited form of it. But as he does
Expedited magical shipping.
Oh god.
Next day delivery. But as he does it, then he notices that there is unstable magic that he cannot.
I cannot get this expedited. I am 1,500 gold short.
He what he's doing is he's going to cut the cost of it in half for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
Because
gonna
he is-
skip a little bit of role playing. He's
just,
cut.
just for
Yeah.
the sake of brevity.
No, it's fine. Yeah.
Essentially, he does not believe there's some kind of enchantment on it, which makes the magic of it unstable. So even though he's a very powerful magical caster, he cannot be sure of its
Stability.
reliability.
Yep.
So he will only charge you $37.50 for the enchantment.
Okay. Is this like a risk that I'm also gonna possibly lose 37? Okay, sick.
I mean, you're saving money.
Yeah.
Unless he
it's half
fails and
as
like it
much.
explodes.
No, I mean, no, he says look, the enchantment on it is, it is there. It is functional, but there's something wild about it. Something that's unexpected. It's an anomaly, if you will. It is interfering with the calculations of a normal enchantment.
Okay.
I don't understand. I'm not quite sure what to
Sure, pal. I take it off and I not take it off. I hand it to him. Alright, so you said 15 plus 3,700, right?
Yeah, 1,500 plus 3,700, so that
52.
Yeah, like 52.50.
What? Oh, it's 30. Is it?
37.50.
Oh, okay.
You divide it in half, so it would be 52.50
Okay,
for
7,000
all.
minus 50. 250. Got it.
17.50. Yeah. Is there anything else you would like?
Yeah, I gotta go talk to
Can
Dane.
I? Oh,
The ring?
sorry.
Wait, what about the
Oh,
ring?
I'm sorry, and the ring.
Right.
Sorry.
Forgot about me so quickly.
You
I just got here.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, yeah. So for the ring of spell storing, he does present to you a normal ring of spell storing, which costs 10,000 gold pieces, much out of your price range. But
Yeah,
he
no-
also, to see your reaction, presents a weaker version of it. Which a normal ring of spell storing can store up to 5th level spell slots.
Yeah.
This one can only store up to 3rd level spell slots.
What's the cost?
This would be 5,000 gold pieces.
I look at my coin purse. I look at the 4,000 he gave me, and I go, "Ooh, you're a lucky kid today." And I pull out the extra 1,000 and write a, "You owe me, Sal, financially."
Just negotiate.
Fine.
Persuade.
I go,
Oh wow.
You really wipe me out here today. I forgot. I'm so out of touch with what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Yeah. It's alright. It's alright. Take a deep breath, Jess.
It's been a long day. I say, I'm a little out here in terms of like doing all these deals with you and you learning about some unstable magic. Can we drop that down like 1,000?
Make a persuasion check.
And you are a loyal paying customer. Remember that.
I've spent bank at this man's
You
store.
did spend bank
You
at this
spent a
man's store.
ton of
We
money.
also gave him an Armbarium Golem at like rock bottom.
Yeah.
market
Oh, yeah,
price.
you guys-
do see in the background there's the arm bearer and golem is there. It is being worked on by like what looks like floating like tools and stuff or fixing it.
Yes.
Ooh.
You know what? No, there's only one thing to do here.
Oh,
Wow,
God.
You're gonna use the wild magic surge now?
Of course I
yeah.
am.
Give
Oh
yourself
my god, you're gonna
advantage.
set his entire store
Go
on
for
fire.
it. Oh my gosh.
It's all worth it in the end.
Yeah, it's all worth it.
Why are there so many nat 20s?
Do I need to?
A lot
What am I
at
rolling?
once,
A D20? or...
You're going to immediately roll that the next attack that you do or the next leveled spell that you cast.
Okay, cool. Gotcha.
Y'all, we're fighting a dragon. This is not good.
Third level fireball centered on yourself, baby.
Excellent for
And
red
against
dragon.
a fire dragon.
Yeah, we have evasion. It's fine.
You have evasion.
Yeah, you
You
do.
have evasion.
It's fine.
Anyway,
The dragon
Um,
probably doesn't have evasion.
the dragon's immune to fire damage.
I don't know that.
Fire damage.
That
It's a fire
too.
dragon. It basically eats it for breakfast.
Okay, anyway, Mingus goes, he says, well, For loyal paying customers such as yourself, I would happily give a discount. How does 3,500 gold pieces sound?
Yeah, sounds like a good deal.
Wonderful. And remember, if you ever need any magic items or, well, any wishes, you may come here to my abode. Your wish is my command, as always.
Definitely.
I
With
salute
the
the man.
right coin, of course.
What is he? What's his race again?
He looks like a human. He's a human. Like, he looks like a human. Acts like a human.
Oh.
Oh.
I just gotta give him a
Acts
look.
like a
You
human.
know, I just give him like a. What are you?
Make-
Look.
Make an insight check.
We're doing good. He's a human.
Good to know.
Definitely a human.
He just
He's
looks human.
Out of the way.
definitely a human.
Very bipolar.
There's nothing that would make you think that he's not a human. He's just a really powerful wizard, probably a wizard. And he's just kind of weirdly persuasive and weird. I mean, he is a salesman.
Yeah, makes sense.
There could be really persuasive
it,
wizards.
it makes
people.
sense. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, like that fits.
Yeah. I rolled a 4, 20, and a.
Dude.
We're getting those 4s out of the way.
But you finish up with Mingus. Mingus sees you off out the door, and you make your way to Dane's
Yeah.
house. So you make your way to the bookshop that you last saw Dane
Are you going to
at.
grab Sylvius on your way there, or are you just going on your own?
I'm going on my own.
Oh.
Okay.
This isn't a long conversation.
Get some nice music going. You make your way to Dane's house. It is the bookshop, which I can't forget the name of, is actually is it
The something page. I forget.
It's fine. It's fine. You go to the bookshop. It is currently open unlike the last time you went there. Like a old human man is sitting at the front counter and he's like, "Oh, hello, you're wait a minute." And he kind of like takes this like pair of glasses out and he puts it on, and they're like super thick glasses, and he squints his eyes and he looks at you and he's just like, "Oh, you look just like Dane. Oh,
Oh, that's awkward.
Oh, have you met Dane before?"
Only a few times.
Oh, good. What can I do for you today?
I'm actually looking for Dane.
Oh, you're looking for Dane.
Yeah.
Well, he is upstairs. Let me go ask him. Don't steal my books, please.
Nice.
You look like a nice girl. You won't steal my books.
Yes, check what book she's reading.
Kind of like hunched over, like very, very old. So old.
Do I see a valuable book?
Make a perception check.
How much does
Not
Thea know
fair.
about books? Ooh, nice.
She has
Hey.
the.
I know enough about
Does she
valuable
have
items.
the
That's the
three-book
theory.
compilation of the Lord of the Rings series?
Yeah.
You look around. There is no particular book that looks any fancier than any of the others. You are in front of the counter, so you can't see if he has any like fancier books in behind the counter, or if he has any like fancier books in like the back room that they have. Looking around, you do see there is a section of the room dedicated to Elvish history, specifically like the history of like the Kingdom of Ciaris, like how the elves came to Zarel, how like their transition to the American Empire. You can see all kinds of books on like those kinds of topics. You also see a lot of books on like Elvish fairy tales. In another section of the room, you also see a large romance section of the room.
Classic.
What's a really good? I mean, the only like fantasy smut book that I can think of is Tusk Love, but
Gotta create your own.
I need
There's
our-
the other one.
We
The
need
one,
another.
there's
The
two.
Argonian
The
maid.
lusty Argonian maid.
The
Yeah, I was
lusty
gonna say
Argonian
that.
Hold on. Let's go to give me a minute.
Can I? Don't worry about it. I'm not okay. You're worried.
I know,
about
I
it.
know the name. I know. I think I thought of a name. It's you can see there's one book that catches your eye. It's called The Devils and the Angels, and it's
Okay.
like a romance between a tiefling and an Aasimar.
That's cool though.
It is a
But yeah,
romance
you
book.
don't see anything particularly interesting or valuable.
Don't hate on the romance, Alex.
I'm not.
Great genre.
While I wait for Dane, which will be like 30 seconds, I pick up one of the Elvish history books and just thumb through.
You skim through. You pick up the ones on the Kingdom of Ciaris. Fun fact: the Kingdom of Ciaris is where the elves, where it is suggested that that is the origin of elves on this plane.
It's where they first originated from the
When
Feywild,
they first arrived here,
supposedly.
Corlon opened the gates to the Feywild.
Got it. All I need to know.
That's like really obvious. It's like the first thing. They're super proud of it.
Yeah, I'm a slow reader. It's fine.
About like 3-4 minutes later, the old man comes down the steps, and you can see like Dane's kind of like the old man's very slow coming down these steps, but you see like Dane is like right behind him, like you know, like there's people like I just want to pass you, like I just want to get by you, and he can't.
The steps are too narrow to do so.
Yeah, but he sees you, and you can see his eyes light up a little bit when he sees you. And oh, Taya, it's great to see you.
I nod.
He kind of looks a little bit panicked, like he doesn't know quite sure what to do with just you. He's like, do you want to come upstairs, for some tea?
Sure.
And he kind of like gestures for you to go upstairs first.
I bound them 2 at a time.
He also usually climbs the steps. He leads you upstairs. He starts prepping some tea and stuff in his office where you were before. And he sits down. He's kind of like fidgeting with his like hands and stuff. He says, how are you doing?
It's been a rough 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
You hear about the whole, like, Empyrean, being attacked in the streets?
Yes, it is, it is common knowledge right now. It is the talk of the town.
Yeah, she's not as, like, innocent as, like, the granny she seems to be,
Oh.
you know? Yeah.
Honestly, it's hard to be surprised at this point. But last time I checked, she's still in power and she's still alive. Correct?
Yeah, that's because the Archmage is a little spineless, but, not also surprised
He's
by that.
very into his the arts.
Sorry.
Is there anything that you came here for specifically?
Not really. I just wanted to inform you that Sylvius and I and our group will be leaving town in the next 24 hours or so. We have some business to deal with, and I just wanted to let you know. And if there's a way we contact each other when we have the time to come back and meet.
Oh, good thing that you came here. I have some gifts to give you. And he runs over to his desk, and he rummages through his drawers, and he pulls out, you can see he has 4 stones in his hand, each 2 different colors. One is a set of blue stones, the other one is a set of orange stones.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the other hand, he holds a very small vial filled with, like it has like a little dropper, and it's closed currently, but it has a very small amount of liquid at the bottom of this vial. First things first, he hands you 2 of these stones, each one a different color, and he says, keep the blue one for yourself. These are sending stones. You can contact me with them. He holds up one of each, and he says, if you see Sylvius, could you give that to him?
Yeah, of course. Okay, so Dan, just write it in your items, and they won't give it to you. But I will probably forget to say I gave it to you.
Mark down in your inventory, Dan. Sending stone to Dane. And then, and he kind of puts his set of sending stones inside of his pocket. He says, I'll make sure they're always on my person. So if you need me, I can respond.
Okay, thank you.
And then he holds out this vial to you. He says, look, I know I haven't been around for a long time, and I'm truly sorry. And I'm very sorry about what you had to go through. And this is nothing in the grand scheme of things, but if I can help keep you alive, if I can help you in any way I can, I will. This oil is special. Don't use all of it at once. Put a drop of your oil on your weapon, and it will make your attack strike more accurately.
Okay.
He hands it to you. You essentially get a thing called Lucky Blade Oil. There are 5 drops total, so you get 5 uses of this. The liquid inside, it's like gold and glowing, and even like as you it's in the corner of your eye just seems to draw to it, no matter like where you go. As long as it's in your eyesight, you want to look at it. 1 drop of oil, and for 24 hours, the wielder of whatever weapon is the oil's on will have advantage on all attack rolls made with the weapon. It is very powerful. You have 5 uses of it.
Okay.
5 drops.
I pocket that, and like what's on a tourist, like like the inside pouches you can wear under your pants. I got one of those.
Mhm.
I pocket it in there.
Nice.
It's my only analogy that makes sense.
Yep.
So he kind of nods at you and says, I know this is if I can keep you safe, if I can help you do what you need to do, it would at least help me sleep a little bit better at night. And I know this won't absolve me of the things I've done, but
one more thing, maybe you can help me out, because you own a bookshop. Do you have any books on red dragons?
He kind of looks taken aback by the change in subject. I could check if we have any. I think we do.
More of a factual, not like a.
I can try. If not, you might have to go to the library.
Don't worry about it.
But I can see what we have here in store. He will, if you want to, he will continue to have a conversation with you, unless you want to just leave.
I'll stay for an hour out of politeness.
Oh.
And then eventually, kind of, not so subtly, look to the door, check my fake watch.
Oh, I have a meeting to get to, sorry.
And eventually stand up, extend a hand, I guess, because I don't want to hug him, and then leave. But also with the book on dragons.
He kind of awkwardly, shakes your hand, looks like he wants to hug you, but he can't, and so he, takes your hand. it's like almost uncomfortably tight, not because he's trying to be intimidating, but because he's just like, you know, like he wants to compression, so it's like just a little too tight. Hold on, I will make roll a d20 on a 10 or above. They have a book on red dragons that
Oh.
they do not have a book on red dragons.
They've got a really great fictional story about red dragons.
So good. It's so good.
Such a good
Is it about the
story.
pink
Such a
dragon that we
nice
were talking
story.
It's
Fiction
about the pink
is
dragon.
usually based on fact.
Yes.
At least loosely. No, not taking it.
It's about the pink dragon, right, guys?
Yeah, it's the pink dragon. It's not a red dragon, it's a pink dragon.
No.
So this should be the smut book they're selling.
That would be
another
pretty fun.
book, and this time it's called there's the Devils and the Angels, and then this one is
Dragon Tales?
Dragon
Ugh.
The
A
dragon
dragon's treasure or something.
but it's got a picture of Fabio on front.
It's called Scaling Love.
Ooh.
Oh.
I love that
That
better.
sounds nasty.
I see that book and I hurl in my mouth a little bit and walk out.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm okay.
Nice. So you guys are all able to meet up. The only one who is not back by noon is Salazar,
Oh shoot.
who is
Great.
still at the temple. What are you guys
Hi
doing?
guys, welcome back.
Did we ever talk to Vergessen?
Yeah, I need to go do that.
Do we
Um,
know where Salazar went? Did he tell us by any chance?
I mean, there's only like a few places he could go, like either Mingus's or like a temple.
Well, I mean, do we go to the one place we found him in? Right?
Where'd you guys find him?
His temple?
Oh. Can you point me in that direction because I need to have a word with them.
Why don't we all just, go meet up?
Yeah, I figure we might as well.
Do you wish for me to come with you?
Who is that?
Abaddon.
Abaddon?
Oh, we...
He was going to come with you as
No.
well and help fight the dragon.
Oh.
Right now, Ken, I don't know what your purpose is here at the moment, but would it be possible for you to like tidy up the place before we head out?
You're
No,
asking
let's
the
all,
lead-
let's all.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
What do you think is gonna happen?
I mean, I don't want him to come with us. What is he gonna do for Gessens?
Just ask him to wait here
Yeah,
politely
you could
then.
just ask him to wait.
I was very polite in asking
You
him
asked
to
him to
clean
clean.
the house a bit.
Yeah, how do you feel?
Give
Just
me a
right.
persuasion check with disadvantage.
Fine. Let's see if I roll above a 10.
It's gonna have to be high.
Oh,
Oh no.
Damn.
That's
He gives you, like, Guinevere, you're not one that to be easily intimidated. The cold, dead glare of a
Great.
man that gives no shits stares back at you. Like, zero fucks.
Did I just
And he
kill my
just
character? Oh.
He glares at you. He just kind of stares at you and looks at you and goes, I am not a maid. If you wish for this to be cleaned, clean it yourself. If you wish for me to help you further with this dragon issue you have, with this getting your vestige back, I would recommend not insulting my skill level. Thank you.
let's go pick up Salazar from daycare.
You guys head over toward the Temple of the Hall of Everlasting Justice. Who is the most insightful person in the group?
Not Sylvius.
Al.
Who is the best
Sal.
passive
Yeah,
insight?
Sal, but that's not Sal. Sal's not here.
I think I have +6 to insight.
You're probably it.
Okay. Could you
I have a 6.
I think Jack
Okay.
also has a 6.
Okay. Could
That's
the
bad.
two of you, Thaya and Guinevere, please make insight checks for me?
Above a 4, above a 4, above a 4.
Let's go.
Yes. Yes. It's above a 4.
Okay.
I have a hot second. My computer is not liking ultimate.
So Connor, I gave you back your 500 change from the store. I don't know if I said that.
There we go.
Well, you haven't actually
yeah.
met with Connor yet.
Excuse me.
I will eventually give it back.
nice.
I,
Yeah.
Guinevere. You could probably make out bits of this. As you guys approach the Hall of Everlasting Justice, and you kind of like a lot of the major temples are like along that row, right in front of the like hold on, let me get you guys back to the Anti-Air map. Here we go. Like all the temples are like over here, like 876. Those are like a bunch of the temples. As you guys approach them, you can see his body language tenses up. Like Abaddon's body language tenses up, and you can tell that he is very uncomfortable going inside of it. He doesn't hesitate, and he doesn't stop going. And if you weren't so perceptive, if you weren't so insightful, you wouldn't have noticed it. But he
Tenses
does look
slightly.
extremely uncomfortable. And
do we both notice this or just
That's Guinevere.
Okay.
I'm gonna whisper to him on the side. I'm like, you know, you don't have to come in with us. You can wait outside.
It would make me more comfortable to come inside with you all.
Okay. Suit yourself.
But you enter inside. Why? Okay, no, there we go. So you guys enter. You guys see Salazar. He's kind of chilling without some sick people. He's healing them.
Respect.
He's just vibing.
He's just vibing.
Can I pull Sal to the side?
Sure, yeah. You
Or
can walk
or
up.
am I allowed to do that in a church?
I don't see why you can talk to someone in a church.
Is
You
there
walk.
a side in a church though? Like it
Is
doesn't
there-
every
Yeah,
doesn't
there-
God see
Yeah.
everything?
This
I
is
don't know.
more than this is more than a courtroom. Like this is more than a church. It's also a courtroom. So like, there's plenty of smaller rooms that you can like break off into and like find private places to speak. Sal,
Okay,
you do notice a group coming to talk to you.
Father.
Connor?
Where's Connor?
He's in the chat.
I don't know. He didn't respond to say when I paid him back either.
Oh, Colin.
Connor, are you there?
Oh, Colin. His phone's
Connor,
probably
you
dead.
nub.
Exactly.
I
He's
know.
still
Well,
on
then
the
he
call
would.
with
He
us.
he wouldn't be in the call.
He might have stepped away. Like a nub.
What a nub.
That's annoying.
Ow, Jesus Christ, you're so
We went
loud.
out of this way to go and say hi. Where is he? Gone.
Yeah, he's not answering his phone.
It feels bad.
Notices his phone.
Connor doesn't get a say then, I guess.
He doesn't
Do
leave
I have to
helping
do
the
the one
sick.
woman show all over
No,
again?
he doesn't leave from helping the sick. He just looks at you.
Salazar is in the bathroom when we arrive.
Yeah, for hours.
Salazar, he heals the person and then immediately rushes off to the little boy's room. Just take a dump. But you're
You
in
guys
a
are kind of
temple
just like awkwardly standing there in like the entrance waiting for him.
now. Yeah, but you guys can just kind of chill there, wait for everyone to wait for him to come back. I don't know. We're gonna go with because Connor's not here. Sal will stop what he's doing. He'll explain to the priest what he's doing. Finish healing the people that he needs to heal. Expend the spell slots that he needs to expend, and then he will leave with you all.
I have a question. What is the hospital system of Endair? Is it like the Hall of Everlasting Justice?
It is well, the hospital. There's like okay. So hospital
There's
systems
clerics, and that's like
with magical healing's very weird. So there's like a fuck ton of churches in this city. So there's everywhere from like Paylor to Court to the Arkheart to Ioun, like the Knowing Mistress, to there's bunches of gods. So whenever somebody gets sick, they'll just go to one of these churches and they'll be compensated. And they have like a public health system. So it's like they don't have to like pay for anything unless it's like super extensive that needs like a greater restoration to heal. So like basic sicknesses can be mostly dealt with. But things that require like gold components and stuff like that will require a bit more like,
intensive care.
Yeah, require more funding. So that's kind of what the system's like. But you guys are all together. What would you guys like to do?
Okay.
So what is our plan for the rest of the day?
Okay. I don't know how long it'll take us to take care of Kastarianth. But I figure we'll find a field somewhere, not far away from the Horseshoe Bluffs, where we can set up an ambush position. And I'll present myself as bait, summon forth the sword, and then when the dragon arrives, we all pile on and attack. That way, we'll have the upper hand.
All right, let's get this started. Where are we headed to?
Well, we would have
First,
to.
we need to get Father from his dump.
Sal comes out. Ready to go. Relieved.
I need to talk to
His
Salazar quickly though before we head out.
We can
Wait,
work on
Connor,
it
are you
later.
here?
Yeah, retcon it.
Wait.
No.
Yeah,
I'd say-
he's like dipping in and out of the roll20.
Yeah, because I noticed that.
He's also
So-
on his cell phone for Discord. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll retcon the conversation later. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. We'll
Unless,
do our best.
will
to,
this conversation have an impact on the direction that the plot goes, or that this session?
I
goes?
want to give Salazar my safety blanket.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Yeah, then that's totally fine.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Easy enough. Abaddon goes, won't we have to ride out to the plains? Doesn't that take like a day?
The planes. Oh, how
When
far
we
away
go-
would it be?
If you're not cool, all right. I need 50 gold, and we need to go to the library, guys.
Wait, what?
It can take us all to some place close to a plane near the Horseshoe Bluffs, probably depending on what circles I can read.
There is,
Terry,
yeah,
There
actually,
is a teleportation
it is a
circle.
teleportation circle nearby. Okay. So, you go to the library. Okay, so you can definitely buy chalks for its 50 gold pieces. I would also recommend buying, just in case, having another 50 gold pieces to do any like return trips or anything like that.
Do you need
there-
me to spot you that?
Oh yeah, actually, I only have 40 gold pieces. The peasants in this town are broke.
I'll give you 150.
Right, I'll buy 2 pieces of chalk then. I'll buy 3, just in case.
You head to the library to get the teleportation sigil for the town. Teleportation sigils are very secretive, so at first they are very resistive to, like, they're like, oh, well, I'm not sure that I can, like, give it out to you. You're not technically, like, a public official or anything like that, and, like, they've been under lock and key, especially because of, like, everything, like, the silence has been doing and stuff, so, like, I don't know if I can, like, give it to you.
But, like, the public loves me. How am I not a public official? Look at this guy over here. He stopped the silence. He is the anti-silence. I'm just gesturing to Sylvius.
I kind of wave my hand, put my hand on my sword sheath at the moment.
Make a persuasion check, Whitney. Ryan.
This part.
Of course.
She says, "Oh my god. No
Oh, God.
way. Are you guys the Wayfarers? I've heard
Oh no.
Sylvia
I mean, like,
will
yeah,
just
we're
put
the
a finger to
Wayfarers.
his lips.
He's adjacent.
Oh,
No, we need to end this conversation now. I will walk away in a minute.
Is that girl feeling Sylvia's biceps yet? Wait, is she taller than Sylvia's?
Yes.
she is taller than Sylvia. This is like she looks like a half elf. Like in her like mid-20s maybe. It's hard to tell with half elves. But she looks relatively young, and she kind of looks at you all. She kind of like she's like, oh my god, I've heard so much about you guys, and she kind of like looks at like Whitney, and she looks at like Sylvius and Abaddon.
I'm really sorry. We got places to be. It's real important. It's for the
Also,
Wayfarer
why is
business.
Sylvia's like David Hasselhoff right now?
For
I'm so
the
confused.
heroes of the city, yeah, I can get you guys this circle. Give me like a minute. And she like walks away, and she like gives a wink at Sylvius.
Oh God.
And she comes back, and she's holding out a piece of paper and has a series of intricate runes on, which she says, I don't know which one of you needs it, but like here you go. Which you can take, I think it takes 1 minute to memorize, or 1 or 5 minutes to memorize the sigils of a teleportation circle. Something like that. But you can take the time to memorize it, Whitney, and have it, and like copy it down into one of like your personal journals, so that way you don't forget it. And yeah, it is the teleportation circle to Chester, actually.
Oh.
Chester has a teleportation circle.
Interesting.
Cool. All right, folks. Thank you for your service. Stick around for 2 or 3 weeks from now. I'll get you one of Sylvius' signatures. But let's head out, folks.
All right, yeah, let's do it. First time, baby.
All right. So you guys, I guess I should change the music just a little bit. This is exciting. Ooh.
Really did
Are
not
we gonna have
expect there to
time
be.
to do this entire battle now?
Probably not.
Yes.
We can get started on some.
No,
of it,
we
probably.
must finish. It's not an option.
We have to do a speed round. We're gonna be here till 12:30.
So suck it up.
That's a no for us.
Okay.
11:30.
We'll just do it without you. obviously.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll run it.
obviously.
I'll run it.
Oh, yeah, that'll be fair. That'll be fair.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't find. Never have good music. Never have the good stuff. Anyway, you where are you making the teleportation circle, Vinny? Are you doing it like in the library? Are you doing it in Frozier's house? Are you doing it in an
gonna walk
alleyway?
outside. I'm gonna say, "Come, ladies and gentlemen, one and all, to the amazing disappearing act." And draw it
Oh,
slowly,
no.
making it a show. And he's gonna try
Should
to
we
get everyone
make
to
sure
talk.
that like no one's actually gonna go through the circle?
I mean, if they go through it, it's not your problem.
Yeah.
It's like a
yeah,
10
honestly,
foot.
if they want to go to Chester, all of them.
You draw this circle in a very in a very flamboyant kind of style. Make a performance check for me.
Oh no.
Oh.
Ooh.
Every time,
Oh,
every time.
Is this also like a meme?
Whitney's a bard that
Can't
that's
perform.
not gonna bard.
My bard
Yeah,
in
he has
Hannah's other game
performance
is played
anxiety,
the
it's
same
fine.
problem.
Yeah,
No.
just constant, unable to be able to play music correctly. It's going so well. You have a crowd that's starting to gather. You're kind of feeling the energy, and you're kind of connecting with them. And then as you're going, you're drawing the circle, and then your chalk breaks. And you kind of your circle gets completely ruined. So you have to go pick up the chunk of chalk that's left and like start over again. And by that time, like the crowd has dispersed.
Every so often, someone like walks through the circle, not realizing there's chalk there, and you need to like redraw those parts.
Someone threw an egg at him yet?
No one's doing egg in yet, but
The crowd is
they
completely
are.
gone.
They think that he's really weird. But 10 minutes later, or is it a minute? I think it's a minute casting time. 1 minute later, you take the you finish drawing the circle, and the runes light up as a portal appears in front of you. Do you guys go through it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's fucking go.
Abaddon rushes through the portal as soon as it's open. And you guys follow, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Before wait, before everyone starts going, it's like BTW guys, he's afraid of temples.
Do you think it's temples, or do you think it's that?
Let's just
temple?
go.
I think
Maybe he's just
Yeah,
afraid
you
of
guys
the
have-
Temple of Justice.
I've already.
The portal starts to close ever so slightly.
Yeah, you guys
I
only
grabbed
have
randomly-
6 seconds to
I
go
pushed
through
her
it.
in.
Alright, I'm
Yeah.
running through
I
for
grabbed.
it.
Grab one and
we're
push her
all-
through.
yeah.
Yeah, you all rush through the portal. All of you guys make it out onto the other side, and you guys are out of the city of Ednair once more, and you guys are within the.
How was
of
there-
Bertrand's house on the one hill. The new graves of his mom and fake Frozern in one area.
We still haven't found that guy yet, haven't we?
No.
No.
And he's in the mountains too.
No, I don't know if he's in the mountains.
Yeah, we don't know
No,
that
we
for sure.
me and Jack skied on him like way back when he was
Oh,
like, in like
I forgot. You're right.
a snowy area, I thought, or like somewhere like in the mountains.
Does it like really matter right now? I thought we were killing a dragon with this weird guy.
What do we know about this dragon? Anyone do any research?
I
Going
tried to,
blind?
but like it seems like they're fairly young, and so we shouldn't have too much trouble taking care of it. But like be prepared for a good fight. And I think we'll need every advantage that we can get.
We need
Can
to
we
hide.
make fun of the
definitely.
dragon to hurt them?
I feel like you can, if you have the
Alright.
correct spells for it. Just don't throw any fire at it. Pretty obviously, it's red, so you know, put 2 and 2 together.
Did you
Um,
want to put yourself as bait?
Yes,
Servius?
but not here. I don't want to burn the town to the ground. Let's
Yeah.
go an hour or 2 out of the town. Walking. So
Would
that,
you like
they're
my
not-
new safety blanket?
Didn't you give that to Sal?
I mean, Shao will definitely give it to him if he's putting himself in the line of fire. Literally.
I would
Literally.
appreciate it. Yeah. I'm not the most adept at avoiding streams of fire.
Yeah, so I don't want to speak on behalf of Sal, but I feel like he would give you the safety blanket.
I mean, Connor wasn't here to accept it.
It
Sal
is
would give
for
it.
Connor
Doesn't matter.
eventually when he ever. Wait, what?
I said Sal would give it anyway. It doesn't
Yeah, I mean,
matter.
because Sal's gonna stay in the back, so.
Yeah. We'll give it
But
to
yeah,
Sal
you guys.
eventually.
Which way do you guys travel? Do you guys
Towards-
go?
The mountains.
Do you guys go towards the
Um,
mountains? Do you guys go like north? Do you guys go like
No
like south?
forest would
A
be
little bit more
nice.
south. Do you guys just go
Well, I mean, like
There's
we're,
no
we're in
forest
plains.
around.
I vote northwest
Yeah, I
towards
agree.
the mountain.
I concur.
Yeah, you guys head toward northwest. The terrain's still relatively flat, but it's like rocky. So like you probably an hour or 2 outside of town. It is it's relatively like you're like on a slight incline, but it's like there are rocks jutting out of the ground. It's a mountain, guys.
Yeah, and a lot.
It's like Pennsylvania.
Can we find a good place for like the rogues to hide and like the
Well,
others to like take cover?
along the way, I kind of share the fact that, like, guys, when I cast a spell or attack, something's gonna happen. Maybe. Well, I know something's gonna happen, but like I don't know what it's gonna be, and I
Yeah,
apologize in advance.
say-
You know?
Thaya, you have that emotion calling sphere, yeah? They might be useful because like last time we tried it, like a bunch of us got like really frightened.
Yeah, I mean, I just gotta be careful because I was thinking about maybe going invisible, but that would only leave me once. spell left. So I think I'll just try and hide amongst the rocks here and try and keep my spells. But the only thing is, you guys need to stay relatively close to me if that's gonna happen.
Fair enough.
Don't worry about me. I have my own capabilities. I think there are more important people to help.
Okay. Are we like firing as soon as it lands? Like playing here.
Yeah, there's no point in negotiation with it. But there's nothing that we want to get out of it, right?
No. Just like figure out where its hoard is, maybe. That's got bank in it or something,
But then, do you want to go inside of a dragon's lair right now?
Yeah, if we kill the dragon.
Yeah, if we kill the dragon, then there's nothing guarding the lair anymore.
Do you know where its lair is?
It sounds like a win-win.
But we also don't know where it is.
No. That's why I said we'd have to ask.
I mean, Father, don't you have a locate object spell?
What would we locate?
The sword.
Gold.
But it's also only within
That's it.
X amount of feet.
Yeah,
if I
it's
remember from
pretty
what
short
Holly
range.
told me.
Yeah.
Why don't we just summon the dragon here and just kill it? Come on.
Oh yeah, but I was asking, why don't we get it to kind of confess where its, hoard is?
Yeah, you just back up a bit in case you set yourself on fire, and the rest of us will do cool hero stuff.
Yeah, but that's not like telling us where the hoard is, You gotta think long term, Not just killing. What can we
But
get
you guys
out
are
of
all
killing it?
hungry.
Well, I think I just dropped a lot of cash. By cash, I mean gold coins.
Do you not want
Yeah,
extra gold, Whitney?
I don't know why this seems like a win-win if we can get the answer out.
Maybe if I wanted extra gold, I could just ask my parents for some and steal some from some random third world country nobleman.
That's.
I mean, it's
More
beyond
seems
gold. in
more
that hoard.
complicated.
There could be other.
Weapons, cool objects.
Magical
I'm really-
bubbles.
Yeah.
Buttons?
I mean,
if you like
still
buttons,
see what you
maybe?
can, see what you can get out of it. If not, and it's a lost cause, it's a lost cause. But it can't hurt us to try. It can only hurt it.
Wait.
Okay.
But what are you guys doing?
I think I have an idea. If we found a suitable area to ambush, then I would like for the rogues to take position.
What are you looking for in an
yeah.
ambush? Because I'm trying to find a map.
Some rocks like for cover.
Tall trees would be nice.
I mean,
Like,
like,
trees.
you mentioned jutting rocks, perhaps like snowbanks. That, like, the rogues
something to
can
hide
inside.
behind and kind of cover us some.
Like 3/4 cover.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Does that help?
Yeah, kind of. Let me see.
Rocky desert, just
Yeah.
or not. It's not flat, I guess, but
I do have a potential for that then. I just need to make sure. It might be a little big, but it's fine. Who cares? Settings.
you can restrict the size of it if you wanted to. Just like say like.
Well, yeah, but then the map thing won't work properly.
Have we rested at all?
Yeah, we rested inside the tower, and we haven't done anything since.
You're right. But it is the next day then,
Yeah.
therefore.
Hannah, what do
I
you
was seeing
think
if the
of
Dresser's
this
defense comes back. And
Is it? Does it return at dawn?
Yep.
Yeah, then it would have returned.
They've got some nice hills that you guys could probably hide behind. Do a
They're not
little
on
ambush.
there. Give it a minute.
Yeah, I know.
Give me a minute.
I was asking you
Oh.
what you think.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of deserty, but it's fine. It'll
Yeah.
it'll do. I like it.
Great, great.
Okay, I'm gonna move y'all to this battlefield, and then y'all can position
It is
yourselves.
very deserty.
As...
It is a little
It's very
deserty.
deserty. Imagine it, guys.
Which is the direction of the mountains? Like up here, like top left, kind of.
Hold on, give me a minute. It is probably the mountains. Yeah, we'll stick with normal direction So like the mountains are probably like
Top
over
left.
here somewhere.
Oh, this is so big.
Yeah,
Holy
I know.
Yeah,
moly,
it's
it's
very
big.
50
It
by
made
50.
it very big, yes.
I'm
I had to
thinking-
zoom out a lot to see it.
I lost my character sheet. Come on, pal. Why can I not drag my There you go.
How about
Ooh,
we
tiny.
Bankman?
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
you guys like hide behind this
And you're gonna
area,
just chill
and
out
then
here.
like Sylvius can just like chill.
I need to
over here,
zoom in.
guess.
This is like
I just zoom out to see the whole map, and I have
Yeah.
to zoom in to see you guys.
Come on,
Um,
Sylvius.
oh,
I will put
you know what?
it on the map for you guys.
Oh no, this isn't a leveled spell. I cast Disguise Self. I look the same, but all I've done is make my armor look a little bit closer to whatever the dirt looks like.
Mhm.
Or the snow.
Yeah.
Make a survival check.
Ooh, best stat.
Let's go.
I gotta
How
look at my
much?
thing.
How well you're able
4.
to just match the color on command?
4.
Yes.
No!
4.
4.
4 is the new 20, guys.
Oh,
Wait, why isn't it a leveled spell for you?
It's a cantrip.
no, because
Disguise?
it's a
Oh,
Eldritch
because
Invocation.
warlock thing.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
Eldritch
right, right. Yeah, yeah.
Invocation.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's Mask of Many Faces.
You think you look great. Everybody looks over at Gaia, and she's like, she's so off.
Okay.
Like,
What's up, guys?
like, it's a
Why are you?
related color, but it's not.
Why are you
Okay.
looking at me like this?
Like 2 tones down.
I try again.
Make another
Make
survival
another
check.
survival check.
Oh, also, so this doesn't happen. Yeah, you're good. You're pretty good.
Okay.
So this doesn't happen
I
mid combat.
adjust on the
Could you
2
roll
shades.
a? I presume you're going to do at least one leveled spell or hit something. So roll a D100 for us, so that we
That's
can do
ahead of
this
Did we summon
not
the dragon
mid
yet?
combat.
Not yet.
We can figure out what
Cool.
table to
Thanks.
use.
Mm-hmm.
Alex, can you move that stuff up?
Yeah, I got it.
I leave
Plant
that.
boys.
Okay, I did everybody. Okay, we need.
Like
we need
everyone.
other people on this map. We need everyone on this
Oh,
map.
sorry.
Okay.
Why are we
So-
on Mars?
Just get over it. We're on Mars.
I inspire my boy Sylvius before this fight starts.
Oh, there's 2 cells.
There's 2 cells. Yeah.
All right. What's the die for that bardic inspiration? D8.
D8.
I don't think it's a D10 yet. I think it's a D8.
I can double check for you.
D10 starts at
It
level
is-
10, so it should be a D8.
Oh yeah.
Oh, then it is. We are level 10.
Oh wait, we are level 10? Oh right, I keep forgetting what
Yeah.
level you guys are.
You got me.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
level
sorry, I'm
10.
just a dummy.
It's okay. I don't know. It's fine. We're all dum-dums. Okay, is that everybody on the map? I
Mhm.
think you're on top of Jack. There we go. Okay. Cool. RMAs, are you behind, are you gonna be behind this in embankment? Whitney, Ryan.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Just move yourself behind the embankment, and then I'm gonna need everybody to roll stealth checks.
You want me to
for
get Jack, or you guys got it?
Yes, could you get Jack's,
Yeah.
please?
Okay.
Um,
Not
No,
dead.
I'm rolling out one. That'll be
Val, do you
perfect.
have,
Thank you.
Salazar's character sheet?
No, I do not.
Who has Salazar's
I
character?
I have.
Okay,
Salvage.
could you get Sal's then?
Okay.
I will get, I have to do Abaddon's.
I don't know why he has advantage turned on.
It's
Sorry.
Take me a hot second.
Stealth.
Yeah,
Let's see.
Abaddon's
Does he
stuff.
always get advantage on stealth because he's left thief?
No, it was because he left advantage on, and I didn't.
I mean, technically you would get advantage. Oh my god.
Nice.
Please let me Abaddon and roll in that one.
That's on cue for
Abaddon
Sal.
rolled a nat 1. But
Oh
Get out.
no, he's
I
wearing
mean-
heavy armor, so it gets disadvantage.
Get out.
most of you.
It's alright though, because it's an
Try
ability
again.
check and so it isn't an
You know, he's
automatic
a reliable
fail.
talent.
Oh, he also has a reliable
Yeah.
talent too. Wow, yeah.
Does he have reliable talent? No, he doesn't. We didn't have.
Are we level 10 real quick?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Great, 'cause I'm not level 10.
Oh.
Okay.
Get it
Feels bad. It's okay, because we're probably not going to get too far into combat today. So it won't be a huge
Oh,
deal, but most
that's not
important
pretty.
thing, you have the correct number of hit points, and then you have the correct number of spell slots. And you have your spells that you get when
Yeah,
you
I
level
get
up.
magical. You know, I'll just level up before next time.
Yeah, we're not going to get too far into combat today. I think I want to save a lot of the combat for next time, but we can set this up and set the stage and all that good stuff. Sylvius, what are you doing?
Hold on. Give me 1 minute.
Time starting now.
Okay. Before Sylvius does anything, I don't want to speak on behalf of Connor, but I think he will cast motivational speech, before this entire thing starts. 1, 2, 3. Who needs advantage in wisdom saving throws?
Who would need advantage? Probably not Abaddon. Abaddon has a pretty high modifier for that. How's Jack's wisdom looking like?
+2. Same as mine.
Probably use it. Anybody that has its doesn't have proficiency in wisdom saving throws could probably use it.
Okay.
I have a
Jack,
+2, and also
me.
Connor's back in the roll 20.
Connor, are you
And
here?
never mind. He came back and left.
Connor?
Oh, Connor,
Okay.
please. Okay.
Oh, he's back again.
Connor?
Connor?
Ugh. Technical difficulties.
Connor?
Oh,
Wait, I saw
just
his
spoke.
circle glow.
Oh, hello.
Wait.
Hello.
Connor.
Connor, write in the chat and blink 3 times if you're working.
Blink 3 times.
Sorry, I'm just really tired. I actually just fell asleep.
Oh no.
Wow.
Did I wake you up by calling you?
No, it's okay.
No, it's okay. We all have days like that. Don't worry about it. So they're about to fight a dragon.
We're about to
Well, I'll text you later, Connor.
I can
Yeah.
just watch the end of it. No.
Yeah, it's okay. We're probably gonna be ending up we're gonna probably end a little bit early. Probably within the next 10 minutes or so, just because that'll be a really good point to leave the session off of. If there are any I know you're really tired, Connor. If there's any spells or anything you'd like to do as preparation before the big fight, feel free to expend any spell slots, anything like that.
He's gone.
But if not, yep, Connor.
He's gone again.
Connor's gone. Poor man's tired.
What did this man do today?
Drive.
He was at Marius's house.
Oh, that
Yeah.
explains everything, actually. Never mind.
I mean, you guys hung out with him yesterday too, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later, though.
Okay.
So what'll happen? So we will say, Connor, when he wakes up next week, might realize that he might want to do preparation spell. We'll let him do one in retcon for next week because I feel bad for him. But everyone else, Sylvius, you're the
Okay.
one with the weapon bond. What are you doing?
First thing I want to do is I want to take the regular sword out. And I want to just plant it into the ground in front of me. And then I'll lift my hand up and summon forth the Fang of the Wild Mother.
Watch
These are
her
frightening
not
actions.
come after the sword.
The air stills for a second as you summon back this sword that you have not seen in almost a week at this point.
Only a week.
Only a week.
Only a week.
You can feel the power coursing through you. It almost feels like the weapon itself is glad to be back, being wielded by you.
Does it talk to you, Sylvius?
No.
It just whispers sweet nothings. It's
Not
fine.
yet.
just like, you're doing so good.
Is it like that Magnus Chase sword that just fights for him?
Oh yeah, is it
hi,
like the sassy sword?
Sylvius. You're doing really well. Go get him.
I don't want this sword anymore.
Can we keep the sword with the sassy? I like it. Anyway, the sword comes back to your hand. And a silence takes over. But nothing happens. Not immediately, at least. And you stand there for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes, an hour, 2 hours,
Let's leave.
3 hours,
Let's leave.
No.
4 hours.
Son of a bitch.
In the middle of
She
the
stood us up.
4th hour, just as you're saying this, Sylvia, you guys are kind of like getting like you guys are getting restless. You're getting really stiff in your hiding spots. You're getting like you're getting uncomfortable. This is probably why Sylvius's stealth check was so low, because you're just so impatient right now.
No, that's Sal's stealth check.
Mhm.
Oh, Sal, great.
Yeah, he has disadvantage because he has heavy armor. I'm not even attempting to stealth. Sylvius isn't attempting to stealth.
Oh my god.
I think Sal might be snoring right now. That's probably why.
Oh.
Well,
Sorry.
This. Okay.
Does it roll like a nat 20 on its perception check?
You hear in the distance a loud roar of anger as wrong size category. A huge red dragon swoops out of the air toward you all and clocks all of you except for Jack.
Love that. Love
Of
that.
course.
Of course.
Fucking Jack. What do you mean it's Jack?
Yeah.
Fucking Jack. Okay.
And hold on, I'll put her token out so you can see it.
You've met her before.
Lands. You've met her before.
What a gal.
What a gal.
I like that you don't
Right
use like the icons.
next.
And I'm like, oh, it doesn't look that big, but it is really big.
It's
Never mind.
very big.
It's 3 by 3.
As it roars at you in anger, it says, "Who do you think you are to steal my property?" And we're gonna end this section there.
Great. We pissed off a dragon.
You did piss off
You
a
did,
dragon,
you did.
and now you get to reap the consequences.
Did it?
See no issue
In
here.
the fun time, experience points, guys.
Lovely.
Oh, whoops. This is
Hold on,
not
I gotta
meant
pull up my experience thing now.
Oh no, we're in such a bad spot.
Yeah, we're all bunched together.
Doesn't that feel bad, guys?
We're in such. Oh, I. Have
You would
kind
get
of a
some
plan.
cover because this is like you are over a hill.
I might have a plan.
Stab it with the
So
pointy
wait,
end of the stick.
I have a question. What exactly is this? Is this like a mountain?
It's like
hill.
a small hill. It's a small hill.
So do we get like
Rough
3/4
terrain.
cover, half cover?
You get like half cover probably
Okay.
because you guys are not great stealth in comparison to her perception. Okay, so everybody, excuse me while I grab my calculator. Gets it's 500 from that. You guys didn't overcome anything. Did you guys
Nope.
complete a short-term
No.
goal? Pretty close. Okay, so people attuned to a new magic item, right? Though.
Yes. Or is it
Uh,
attunement?
Weapon bonding.
Did
No.
anyone?
No.
Oh wait, no. Thaya did. Thaya
Hey, Connor
attuned
did.
to
No,
her
I don't
panther.
have my. I don't have it yet.
Connor,
You don't
Connor
have
got
it?
it though. Sal has
Oh
it.
right,
No,
because that's
okay.
tomorrow morning. Right.
Yeah,
right, I
yeah.
forgot
So
about
Thaya
it.
didn't get it, but Connor did attune to his
Ring.
his
Scepter.
staff. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
staff.
Okay, so he gets plus 10
Okay,
times.
we'll get more tomorrow or next
Yeah,
week.
you'll get plenty tomorrow.
gotta give it
Noting
time
did
to-
bond ideal or flaw really. Did you guys develop a new or existing relationship in a meaningful way? I would say yeah.
This one's not
With
gonna look
dragon?
good.
Yeah, the dragon.
I mean, at
Uh,
the same time, that Callie girl is pretty into you, Sal. Not Sal, Sylvius.
Silius, yeah, she was really into the idea of some celebrities.
I hate to
Um,
break it with you guys, but that's not going to be a meaningful relationship. She's not a meaningful NPC.
You don't know that.
You're kidding
You
me.
could be.
I
You don't
don't
know that.
know.
All of
We
you
will
to
go
assume
back.
not gonna go back and adopt her.
Plot
Yeah.
twist, that
Adopt
is
her.
actually Sylvius. Is Sylvius.
Yeah, into our party, you know?
Okay.
You want to be a celebrity? Come join us. You gotta know how to handle yourself.
Did you guys discover a piece of interesting, useful, and/or secret lore
The
about the world?
Don't
Kingdom of
use
Stars
full
is created by
information
elves.
regarding Glitch.
the elves originated from the Kingdom of Ciaris. They're
I
the
thought we already knew that.
knew that.
You might have known that.
You did know that,
The
yeah.
teleportation circle glitch.
You did, yeah. I would say that. Like,
We
yeah.
di- we
you're
discovered the secrets of scaling love.
Yeah.
right.
And the other one.
Okay, the character uses the skill or spell to solve a problem in
So
an
wait.
interesting or meaningful way. Would you count this as solving a problem or causing problems? guys?
Causing problems only.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I'm
was thinking,
I'm
wait.
also using the ability in like its most basic form.
Yeah, it's not really. Summoning.
Okay. You guys undertook a perilous journey. You guys really didn't take a perilous journey.
I mean, we are in a perilous situation right
this
now.
is not a journey, though. This
We
is like
come
you guys
back.
sought this out.
We also put ourselves.
It's a character
directly-
journey, Hannah. It's about what's within us.
Okay. Anyway, a character failed a significant role that resulted in wasted resources, negative relationship with an NPC, and injury or some other major drawback. I would say, yeah, you guys all failed that.
This
So,
right now, right here, right now.
Right now, I
Right
was
now.
gonna say did Whitney break the chalk and had to reuse it or no?
It didn't
he
cost him
was
anything.
able to reuse it.
Yeah, that
Use-
didn't cost any resources or anything, so.
A character took actions that made a major impact in the world or local area, for better or worse.
I mean,
Do we wait until next episode to give that because like we don't know what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Well, we know what's about to happen.
Yeah,
but,
then
like,
let's wait. till that.
Yeah, you might just
So,
all die.
it's fine. And then we're dead, and then that's
Yeah.
actually meaningful impact.
do we get
probably.
XP if we all die?
No.
Yeah,
If we die,
We're back-
it's a big
Why would
We're
you get
immediately level
experience
20,
too.
but the campaign ends right there.
No, our
Ah.
campaign wouldn't
Vibrate.
end. You guys would just all be in hell, and then we continue our journey from hell.
Do Avernus.
Wait, why would we be in hell? Huh?
An
What if
Avernus.
we?
Alex, we have a lawful good cleric on our side. I
Okay,
think that we
everyone
are
but
going to
Salazar is in hell.
Good.
Okay, there you go. Everyone gains 1,500 experience points. And with that, I think we can end this stream. Alex, thanks for watching. And future selves, hope you had a good time. Connor, if you're watching this back, we love you. Go get some sleep, bro. Like
Yeah.
you need it.
Good night, man.
I told him not to wake up at 9 a.m.
Good
What do you
night,
mean?
you
That's
chillin'.
not a late time.
Bye.